Asthma can take hold at any age, but it's not usually diagnosed in children until around the age of 5 because there's no one test, and the lung function test can be difficult for very young children. But a group of Perth researchers is working on a simple method to predict asthma risk from birth. And a warning, this story does contain some depiction of blood analysis. A tiny amount of blood taken from a baby's umbilical cord could be the future for asthma prediction. Perth startup First Breath says the test results would help parents to introduce the right interventions and preventative measures to help manage or even avoid the respiratory condition.
So we already know that a child's immune system is programmed during pregnancy, and if we can help new parents help their child to have the best health and reprogram their immune system, we can potentially avoid the devastating effects that asthma can have.
So what are some of the triggers that might lead to an asthma attack in a child?
There are actually many triggers that can lead to an asthma attack, especially in Western Australia. Dust mites, so allergies to dust mites, is very common, but it could be something as simple as going running, doing some sports as well. We know that food allergies or allergies in general are related and interlinked with asthma, but we don't know currently. We don't know enough about it, hence we're still studying asthma.
Let's just explain the process. So the baby is born, and at what stage is the blood taken from the cord?
So the cord would be taken in the delivery room by a midwife, someone who's trained, and a technician would come, collect the blood. It would be delivered straight to the blood and analysed.
Approximately 1 in 10 people in Australia will be diagnosed with asthma at some point. There's no cure, but an effective management plan, such as avoiding triggers and making sure you take the right medication, can mean an active and normal life. Around 11% of people in Australia have asthma, which disproportionately affects Indigenous communities. Asthma flare-ups lead to 39,000 hospital admissions in Australia every year. First Breath says that so far, its predictive tests have had an accuracy rate of 72% in identifying at-risk children. It's seeking funding for more research.
This project started from some of my PhD work, which provided some exciting and unexpected proof of principle results. And we're seeking funding to expand this research into an independent cohort. We believe that the immune profile we found that's predictive for these asthma traits can actually be identified in expecting mothers as well. So we'll be looking to expand our test into blood samples from the 3rd trimester.
Quite a different way of looking at things. Just explain that for me.
Asthma is generally diagnosed when the disease is developed, about 5 years old. And what we're trying to do is predict that development from a much earlier time point. What we're looking to do is find a way to predict future asthma development. The first version of our test looks at cord blood. So this is collected routinely during delivery, and we're looking to expand that test forward into the infants and backwards into expecting mothers.
First Breath has also developed a book, the Little Lungs Book, which provides parents with recommendations and interventions to mitigate the risk of asthma in their baby.
So we recently created this book to really make evidence-based research available to all parents, and they can buy it anywhere online as an e-book or as a hard copy.
You'll find more information on the website.